Okay. Great. Can you hear me loud and clear? If you can hear me loud and clear, please type yes on the chat box. I'm also sharing my screen right now. Still on that powerful training. Okay, I also believe you are still seeing my screen too. All right. The wisdom of sustainability, don't forget about how we can create massive wealth, how we can create success and sustain it. You would have been wondering, why is it that 95% of people that started multi-level marketing always slow down and quit the business? Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ network marketing business, tó máa ṣe gírígírí, ó máa padà rẹ̀ já wọn, á padà sú wọn, business á padà dàwó. You can also think about this. Some of these people started with excitement and promises, and after some time, they slow down and quit. The rate at which people get registered is almost equal to the rate at which newly registered downlines are neglected, abandoned in your business. Àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní inú okòwò alásopọ̀ wa ni báwọn èèyàn ṣe ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń takú sójú ọ̀nà ni wọ́n ń quit. Okay? Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ti make owó. People have made 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures income. They get to the top. They are among the top 20 earners of their company. After a while, everything dies down. It crashes. Kilo fa. Why is it like that? These are some of the powerful nuggets we're going to be getting. Now, to sustain success is not by knowledge. I've already given you that before, and I repeat, to sustain success is not by knowledge, and it is also not by understanding alone. Okay? Now, let's first of all, what is it that you need to sustain knowledge? I mean, to sustain success. We're going to be learning about that more again. Now, first of all, kí ni à ń pè ní knowledge? Báwo lè ń ṣe acquire knowledge? Knowledge is the first step to acquiring skills required for success in any field. Gbogbo iṣẹ́ tẹ́yìn bá ń ṣe níṣẹ́, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́yìn bá ń ṣe níṣẹ́, àti lè ṣe àṣeyọrí, ìgbésẹ̀ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ tẹ́yìn ní láti ṣe, òun ni láti kọ́kọ́ wá ìmọ̀. Ìmọ̀ ni number one. And that is also why God Almighty said that you need to know about me first. Find out more about me first before you worship me. Okay? If you cannot know about God, how do you worship him? That is why today we have some people who have wrong knowledge of God and they worship him wrongly. Knowledge is acquired through apprenticeship, through trainings, through positive books, through videos, through audios. These are just, all of these are ways you can gather knowledge. Are you listening to me? A lè ní knowledge látara pé ká máa tẹ̀lé èèyàn kan, ká máa wo bó lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe, báwo ló ṣe ń wí, báwo ló ṣe ń gbé kalẹ̀, kẹ́yìn máa ṣiṣẹ́ sí èèyàn kan, ká máa kọ́, ká máa tẹ̀lé nìyẹn, àbí kẹ́yìn attend the trainings, àbí ká máa kàwé, ká máa wo fídíò oríṣiríṣi, ká máa listen sí ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ audio clip oríṣiríṣi. Tẹ́ ẹ bá wo gbogbo àwọn these different ways of acquiring knowledge, they can also be grouped as one source of knowledge. They are all of them can be grouped together as a bundle, which means they all come from human being. This is what you know. This is what is very common. To learn from observing, to learn from listening, to watching, attending live training. But it is traceable to human being. Some people, it may be person you know, it may be somebody you do not know, it may be your mentor. Now we're going to get deeper knowledge about sources of knowledge, or better still, something that is bigger than knowledge. But when it comes to knowledge, these are very clear, straight way to get knowledge from apprenticeship. That is why it is very important that you get yourself a mentor. Are you following? Please make sure you are paying attention. If there is any of your success line that is not here today, Kai, if you miss out in your attention, you're already losing. And if any of your success line is not here, by the time you begin to climb up faster the ladder of success, they might be the one that will be drawing you back. Oh, son, go pull out. Now, to call the person and say, where are you? Training have started. Then both of you coming back. There are things, 3 things that keep you relevant on earth. Number 1 is knowledge. Knowledge is science of things under heaven. Ta need láti lè wà relevant. Only understanding. And understanding is key to unlock success. Téèyàn bá nímọ̀, tó bá ní understanding ìmọ̀ yẹn dáadáa, yóò mọ lòlòkulò. In fact, ìmọ̀ yẹn ò lè wúlò fún. Then the last one is wisdom. Can somebody say wisdom? Wisdom is the principal thing. Ohun gangan ni kókó. Wisdom ló lágbára jù. Àmọ́ láti bí ìmọ̀ ni wisdom ti máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ìmọ̀. You get knowledge, you have a better understanding, and you get wisdom. All of these 3 things, it is God that gives them all. It is Allah that gives knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Now, acquiring knowledge is only a potential power. There is this common saying, knowledge is power, knowledge is power, knowledge is power. Knowledge is only power when you are able to apply knowledge. It remains in its potential until you apply it. Téèyàn bá nímọ̀ tí ò mú lò. For example, àfà tó lọ lé kéwú, pastor tó lọ missionary school, téèyàn wá ń bá nídìí ìbàjẹ́. That knowledge tó níyẹn, so is it power for him? Please, I need a response. Is it power for him? No. It is only when it applies the knowledge he acquired, that is when the power becomes, the knowledge becomes power. Proper application of knowledge is what gives power. And it takes time to transform knowledge to skills. Téèyàn bá nímọ̀, tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lo ìmọ̀ yẹn, kìí ṣe lójú ẹsẹ̀ lẹ̀ yóò good sí lílo ìmọ̀. A máa kọ́yàn lẹ́nu. Kódà èèyàn lè máa ṣiṣẹ́ díẹ̀díẹ̀, yóò máa ṣe mistake when you are applying the knowledge you have acquired. That is why it is very important that you are patient in life, in whatever thing that you are doing. You don't become perfect in anything within a short period of time. It is a process. It starts from gathering knowledge to taking massive action, and from taking action to facing challenges. Meaning that if you are not facing challenges in life, it means you are not progressing. If there is anyone here who is having any challenge, congratulations. Ìmọ̀lẹ̀ yẹn kọ́kọ́ máa ń wá. Téèyàn bá ti wá mọ̀ tán, èèyàn ó wá gbégbésẹ̀ lórí ìmọ̀ yẹn. And that is where most people stops. Some people just acquired knowledge and they don't do anything about it. Just like I said yesterday, please pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to that your success line. Are you one of those people that will just attend sell meeting and that is the end of their engagement in the business for the day? The moment they finish attending same meeting, they are back into their old life, old game, old businesses, old thinking, and they are not trying to consciously apply what they are learning. Some people take it a little bit further. They attend personal development hour, they read books with us, and immediately after that, they tell us bye-bye. Mo ti ń lọ síbi iṣẹ́, mo ti ń lọ sí ọjà mi, mo ń lọ òde kan. You know, they leave. Please, can you still hear me? My phone network has been kicked out just now. Mrs. Ango, can you please come around? I want to believe you can hear me. Let me check from my laptop here.
Loud and clear, sir. Loud and
okay,
clear.
You can still hear me. Thank you. Okay. So, sorry for that break in transmission. Now, from knowledge, you apply it. You take action. Can you please close the door for me? Just sit around there. Okay? Èyàn kan máa gba ìmọ̀ sára lásán. Èyàn máa ń lo ìmọ̀ ni. Tẹ́ bá tí wọ́n ń lo ìmọ̀, challenge ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Àwọn àdójúkọ oríṣiríṣi máa wáyé, and we have been advised, don't pray for less challenges. Pray for more skills. Pray for more skills to overcome your challenges. Don't pray for less problems. Pray for more wisdom to overcome your problems. And how do you overcome challenge? You were advised to go up. Go up. Meet people that are above you. Lọ meet àwọn aṣíwájú rẹ. And the only thing that can make you to go up is to maintain positive attitude. If you have negative attitude, you will not go to the right person that will encourage you. Haven't you seen sometimes when we want to do something, want to take decision about something in life? Please listen to this. Listen to this. Sometimes you find yourself in a critical situation and you needed somebody to advise you to take final decision. Bóyá ẹ̀yin fẹ́ pàṣẹ kan tì ní, àbẹ́nìkan ló fẹ́ cut relationship kan ni, àbẹ́yẹn fẹ́ stop business kan ni, àbí ìrìn àjò kan ni. Ó wá ń wò pé kí ni kí n ṣe? Okay, let me seek counsel. Whoever you are going to seek counsel from, you are likely to know what that person, you are most likely to know what could be the person's advice to you. Sometimes in life, we consciously, we deliberately consult the wrong people just to justify your decision. Ìpè lágbájá gan advice ni. Èyàn wá máa lọ béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹni tí ò yẹ. Yóò wá fi ẹni tó yẹ sílẹ̀. Yóò máa lọ béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹni tí ò yẹ. And what do you expect? When you go to the wrong person will give you wrong advice. When you go to the right person will give you right advice. And you move on in life, you succeed eventually. Kí ló máa mú yàn deliberately go to a wrong person? You know that your husband doesn't always support anything that you do, especially when it comes to earning money by yourself, becoming independent, doing things by yourself. You know your husband doesn't always support it. And after you have been shown this business, or when you are facing challenge in this business, it is the same husband who doesn't encourage you, who doesn't find anything good in anything you do. It is the same person that you are now going for advice. Pé mi ò mọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú business mi o, àtẹ̀wá ṣe àrójútu, kìíní kan ni, bóyá o ní problem pẹ̀lú sponsor rẹ. You are now discussing it with somebody that you know never ever fully supported your steps in this business. You deliberately went to the wrong person because of your negative attitude. If you really want to remain in business, you will walk up to your sponsor. If it is your sponsor that you have problem with, you will walk up to your sponsor, your upline leader, your mentor, or you go and read positive books. People who are already successful in your line of business. So attitude, ló máa mú yẹn take the right steps in seeking the right advice to overcome challenges. So always maintain positive attitude. And anytime you are facing challenges, this is something that I never mentioned to you yesterday. And let it be a plus for those of you who are here this morning too. Never, ever discuss your challenges with your success lines. Never, ever expose your challenges to people below you. Kò ní burúburú kí bàbá wa sọ pé ó dọwọ́ ọmọ òun tí ń bẹ lọ́run. Tẹ́ bá ń face challenge nínú business, àyè máa ń fi hàn sáwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn yín. Dandan ni ẹ̀yẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ face challenge, dandan ni. Àwọn náà ó face tiwọn náà tásìkò tiwọn náà bá yá. But tó bá ti wá lọ́wọ́ expose wọn sí challenge tí wọ́n face, you may kill them untimely. They may die untimely death as a result of the exposure that you are giving them, wrong exposure. You discuss your challenges with people above you, people that are more successful than you. So anytime you are facing challenges, go up. When you succeed and you are excited, go down. Tó bá make owó tó make rí, tó bá register iye èèyàn tó register rí láyé rẹ, tó bá gba bonus tó gbà rí, tó bá any great thing that happen to you, the right people to discuss it with are your downlines, not necessarily your upline. Because if you are not even careful, sharing your success with your upline, it may also become a problem unto you. If your upline, your success, your sponsor is such a type that is not fully developed, that is half-baked, and you make some money in a particular month that the person has never made, he may become negative and begin to winch onto you and frustrate you and whatever. I have ever experienced frustration from my leader in the business. That's one of the reasons that I'm in AIM Global today. I left my former company as a result of frustration. Somebody deliberately frustrated me. He doesn't want my growth. He thought I was moving too fast. He felt threatened by my rapid growth. And I was frustrated. And that was how I landed in AIM Global. So you must not unnecessarily expose your success to your upline. The right people to expose your success with are your downlines. Then the right people to share your challenges with, your problem with, are your upline. I hope that is taken. So when you share your challenges with your upline, they will share their experience with you. Then you gain experience. So when you gain experience, you begin to use the experience over and over. Then you have gained good judgment. And when you use your good judgment over and over, then we can say you have acquired skill. Now, you can see the process. Acquiring skills, it starts from knowledge to action, from knowledge to taking action, from taking action to facing challenges, such as your brothers, your sister rejecting you, your husband threatening you, your wife frustrating you because you are doing a business that will liberate you financially. And she could not see it. From that to maintaining positive attitude, if you dare maintain negative attitude, you will eventually quit out of the business. But when you maintain positive attitude, you will grow into gaining experience from your uplines, from people that are better than you. Then you have good judgment and you eventually have skills. It takes time to develop knowledge to skills. It cannot happen in a day, not even a month, not even in a year. It takes years. It takes decades. Knowledge answers the question of what? What do I need to do? Now, here are 7 skills required for success in network marketing. I'm not going to dwell too much on this because we have taught this over and over and the training is still ongoing. Number 1, ẹni láti mọ bó ni wọ́n ṣe máa ń rò papọ̀ pọ̀ láwọn èèyàn bó lẹ́yìn ṣe máa ń relate pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn bísínẹ́sì alásopọ̀ lẹ́wà nísìn okòwò alásopọ̀ kí là ń sopọ̀ à ń so èèyàn pọ̀ mọ́ra wọn à ń so àwọn èèyàn pọ̀ mọ́ oríire à ń so àwọn èèyàn pọ̀ mọ́ ìlọsíwájú so ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ kọ́gbọ́n ṣe ń relate pọ̀ mọ́ àwọn èèyàn you cannot be bó wọ́n ṣe ń pè introvert and succeed in network marketing. You have to be an extrovert. You have to be talking type. You have to be relating type. You have to be jovial type. O gbọ́dọ̀ lọ́yàyà. So ìbò lẹ́yìn ṣe ń lọ́yàyà sáwọn èèyàn. Ìmọ̀ kan ní lọ́tọ̀ nínú òwò yìí tẹ́ ẹ need ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́. Àwọn tẹ́ ń lọ́yàyà sí, tẹ́ ń ṣe dáadáa sí, bó lẹ́sẹ̀ pè wọ́n tí wọ́n fi gba gbígbọ́ tí wọ́n fi tẹ̀lé yín láti wá dẹtí sí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ kí wọ́n wá dẹtí sí. Ìmọ̀ kan ní lọ́tọ̀ ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀. Presentation skill tó bá dé sí ilé iṣẹ́ yín láti gbọ́ dánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bó lẹ́sẹ̀ present fún wọn tó fi gbọ́ yé bó lẹ́sẹ̀ gbé kalẹ̀ lẹ́sẹẹsẹ tí ó ti make sense àìmọye ìgbà láti ráwọn èèyàn tó wá sọ́dọ̀ wá rí tó ní mi ò mọ̀ pé company yìí lè fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa rẹ̀ ká ní pé ẹ ti sọ fún mi gan ni mi ò bá wá Ọlọ́run ló ní kẹ́ ẹ má sọ fún mi o àwọn tí mo ti kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ ìmọ̀ yìí tí mo ti gbọ́ ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí lọ́dọ̀ wọn àwọn orí ìsàlàyé báyìí mi bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tipẹ́ mi ò bá ti ṣe tipẹ́ meaning that some people know how to present better than some others. So you have to work your way to learning presentation. When the person with the marker makes most of the money. Àwọn tó máa ń gbé marker dání tó máa ń kọ nǹkan sójú bọ́ tó máa ń kọ́ yẹn nínú business yìí àwọn ni wọ́n máa ń make owó jù nínú business yìí because we learn to teach others. You must also learn how to close the deal. Báwo la ṣe ń parí ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ táwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ máa dáwó lẹ̀ pẹ̀rẹ̀pẹ̀rẹ̀. Tára wọn mọ̀ bùnmá sọ tó mọ̀ ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ní kí wọ́n ṣe. Then not everybody will pay immediately. You must still know how to follow them up professionally. Follow up is not hello. That is the most stupid way to do follow up. If you want to know how to do follow up, find out from your leaders or go and search for it on our YouTube channel. I'm sure I've done a training about follow up. Just search for Design Your Life Project on YouTube. Then like the page and subscribe. Getting people started skill. Àwọn tó bá join the bó lẹ́sẹ̀ pilẹ̀ business yìí fún wọn. Báwo ni wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí business yìí ó ṣe mọ́ lọ déédéé? Are we together? Then lastly, promoting big events. Bó la ṣe máa ń kó èrò ńláńlá jọ. Ta máa ń ṣe ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún wọn ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ bó ni wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe yẹn náà àwọn ìmọ̀ méje tá a fi ń ṣàṣeyọrí ní network marketing ní just about half a dozen things. Jim Rohn says whatever thing you need to succeed in every field of endeavors, be it athletics, be it medicine, be it accounting, be it management, is always about half a dozen things. This is also about half a dozen. Anything around 6 is half a dozen. 5 or 6 or 7 is about half a dozen. Kódà kó bá gbà wá ní 1 year tá a fi master skill kọ̀ọ̀kan and after 7 years you now become totally financially free. Your life become better. Is it not better for you to be patient and learn each of these skills over years than just rushing out of business because you couldn't make money in few months or in few years? Come on. Understanding. 3 things that will happen to you when you have understanding. Everything becomes clear to you and you eliminate fear. Gbogbo ntẹ́ bá ní bẹ̀rù lórí ntí ẹ̀yin ò ní àgbọ́yé rẹ̀ ni. Ntẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ náà ẹni ẹ̀ tẹ̀lé mọ́ nímọ̀ rárá nípa rẹ̀. Tó bá tún wá nímọ̀ nípa rẹ̀ tó tún ní fear kò tí ì lágbọ́yé ni. Kò ní understanding. Tẹ́ bá ní àgbọ́yé nǹkan kò ní mọ̀ báyìí lẹ́rù. And when you have understanding, people follow you easily. And when you also have understanding, you don't rise and fall. You rise and rise. You rise and rise. But if you now want to sustain it, that is something else you must have. And that is wisdom. We'll talk about that later. Network marketing is a home-based business. It has an inbuilt failure mechanism. Àti ṣàlàyé lẹ́yìn fún wa rí. Ṣé rí okòwò alásopọ̀ yìí? Ó yára sọ̀yàn dolówó, ó yára sọ̀yàn dọlọ́rọ̀. In less than 2 to 4 years, you can become a millionaire and you live a very good, happy life. Your life will be better off. So when they started network marketing, the American government never wanted it to really stand very well as a result of their conspiracy. Okay, come own business. That word there is freedom, not freedom. Freedom is a typo. Sorry, I forgot to correct that. So they don't want people to be entirely free. They know this business will liberate a lot of people. Okay, it has to be home base. Not many people will excel. Not many people will thrive or even much more excel under self-discipline. Human beings naturally perform better under imposed discipline. Kìí ṣe gbogbo ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn ló máa ń ní àǹfààní àti lè kóra rẹ̀ níjàánu. Kìí ṣe gbogbo ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn ló máa ń ní àǹfààní láti lè pera rẹ̀ ṣàkíyèsí, láti lè fi kọ̀ fún ẹ̀mí ara rẹ̀, láti má ṣe aburú àbí láti lè ṣe tó yẹ. So for that reason, majority of people will fail because they lack self-discipline to operate from home. And that is why we are applying wisdom to operate from office. But I'm still going to tell you more about that later. So human being performs better under imposed discipline. Now, what is wisdom? And this is where we stopped the last time. And I want you to please pay a closer attention. What is wisdom? Number one, wisdom is the ability to know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, why you need to do it, and where to do it, then doing it for an increased sustainable results, according to Dr. Paul Eneche. Very powerful definition. Ability to know what to do, when to do, how to do, why to do, where to do, then doing it for an increased sustainable results. Èèyàn lè nímọ̀ nípa tó yẹ kó ṣe, kọ́mọ́ mọ́gbà tó yẹ kó ń ṣe. Èèyàn lè nímọ̀ nípa tó yẹ kó ṣe, kó mọ ìgbà tí ó yẹ kó ń ṣe, kó mọ̀ wàá mọ bó lòun ó ṣe ṣe. There is difference between when and why.
Yeah, type I am here. If you're currently on board, type I'm currently on board. Or yeah, put that in the chat session. Put that in the chat session. We're going to quickly be resolving something in the next 5 minutes. It's a technical issue. So stay on board and make sure we get this value. Say I will stay on board. Type I will stay on board. If you are hearing me, type I will stay on board. See, make sure you not go. See, the village people is trying to make you not get this important information. If you could understand these 3 things that mentor is trying to state for us this morning, these 3 things that mentor is trying to dish out for us this morning, if you could understand it, your life is going to be better than millions of people's life. Sure you get. So, please remain on board. Remain on board. If anything happens to this Zoom that we are using right now, just remain on board. It's technical issue. We'll be back. Okay? We will be back. All right. So, continue to be here. Do not let anything get you off. Do not let anything distract you. Do not let anything get you out of this meeting. If anything happened to this Zoom that we are using right now, is technical issue. I'm saying it in advance so that you can actually be at alert. Yeah, mentor is back. Let's unmute him so that we can actually continue the training. You have been asked to unmute, sir.
Okay. Can you hear me? That's very good. So we continue from here. I said devil is a liar. It's even better that he caught immediately when I finished the first aspect. So we now go into wisdom, really. So please stay